All right, so some of the adapters came in. Here's the piston right here, and this is going to be for the R45, and this matches up for the 545 and the 510 with FN. Should fit the XDM. I forgot to even check the thread pitch on that, but we're gonna check it. We'll check it in this video. So that's that. I'm still waiting on a 1/2x28. I'm glad I found this right here. This is a 9/16 to a 5/8. This is for the kriss Vector 10mm. The 9mm kriss Vector is 1/2x28, so that's good. But this was a lot cheaper than the direct mount. I was seeing direct mounts for like $100, so we'll see how that works. We'll test that out in this video. Then here's the actual booster, and you can switch the pistons. The pistons go in the booster. So yeah, the piston go in the booster, and that's how you get to shoot the pistols. Stuff been out of stock. All these attachments, you gotta factor these in. I don't know, some other suppressors probably come with these things already, but these attachments will get you on the back end. Yeah, these be like $60 a piece, and that's not even the brakes. The brakes is almost $70-$80 a piece. Quick disconnect brakes. And the boosters, this say 81. I think I paid a little more than that for it, but I don't know. But yeah, let's test these out on certain guns. So you can see the spring in the booster. So this top part gotta come out. So the first time I got one of these, it didn't come with no instructions. Here's my other booster for the 1/2x28. So you take this apart, this come on top, the spring in there. Here's the piston, and the threads have to go towards where the barrel gonna be at. So you pull all that apart, you drop that in there, and the spring, I don't think it's a certain way it goes in there, but then you put this on top. Yeah, I don't know why they don't get instructions on there. Maybe on the website, but just, you know, on the back of the box, I feel like. Alright, so that's what it looked like. This would definitely need to be cleaned. You can see the difference. The booster is the same, the springs is different. I'll clean that one later. Alright, so we're gonna try this in a R45 can. Alright, so there's what the direct thread mount look like. Alright, and it screw in just like that. So now this is ready to go on 10mm, 545, 45, and whatever else. Got that same thread pitch, most likely just those. So I'm gonna try it on the gun. I wanna make sure the thread pitch is right. For the XDM, the 10mm and the 45 should be the same, but I just wanna try it on the Springfield and the FN. All right, so we got the Springfield XDM10. Suppressor mount straight up with it. We got some 10mm subsonic ammo coming, should be here in a couple of days. We'll wait till that ammo come out and test that. Suppressor height sights, these got some big ones on there, and we really clearing the suppressor on that one. So this one got the suppressor height sights, blacked out front and rear, co-witness with the True Glow on here. So we're gonna be testing this gun out. So now I'm gonna mount it up to the 545 and the 510. Got the, what is it, the 545 bolt straight up to the 545. So the 510, I know what it is. I probably won't go grab that, but because the 545 and 510, the same setup, optic, all of that, suppressor height sights. So I ain't gonna go get it. We got subsonic 45 ammo. The can is almost the length of the gun. But yeah, I like how it looked. The balance ain't bad. It wasn't bad on this one either. Yeah, it wasn't bad on that one either. Witness and the sights is actually high enough to go on that. So I've been waiting on that. And that was the main thing when I bought these two. I wasn't really thinking about it when I bought this one. I mean, it was an idea. I was gonna go compensator on this one. Check is kriss Vector with this adapter, because they had a funny thread pitch on a kriss Vector. So hopefully this works. So that adapter should go to the direct mount, and then we can put that on the gun. All right, so that's a good fit right there. So I had this brake on here. So let's see if that went through all the way. Okay, now I stopped it. So we're gonna open this up, see where it's at. Two, that's 3, 4, hold that. 5. So that's 4 and it stopped on 5. Let's see. Yeah, it stopped on 5. And this is really in there too. Alright, so that's what's left of it, and that was really stuck in there. Now, when I got this, I definitely wanted to go suppress. Let's see if that fits. Yeah, this is definitely a cheaper option than that other mount. That other mount was $100. I think I paid $10 for this adapter. I ain't gonna go lock, you know, crazy tight. I just want to get it on there. Oh yeah, so now this one I can't wait to really shoot this, because the kriss Vector 9mm was pretty quiet being suppressed. So yeah, I really like that. Yeah, so that definitely works out. So the last thing I do want to check, which I just think, well, I forgot what it is. I'm gonna check it anyway. Was the 10mm carbine high point. I want to make sure I'm good to go. So when I hit the range, every adapter is right, so I can get it all done at one time in one session. But we got it on the kriss Vector now, so we good. And for the kriss Vector, we just gonna lock this down on here tight. The brake won't work for it no more, but most likely if we gonna shoot this, it's gonna probably be suppressed anyway. But I got other brakes that'll fit the 5/8 thread pitch. All right, so with the high point carbine, we ain't shot this thing in a while. .1245, 1122. 1126. All right, now we're doing the Springfield XD 10mm 4.5-inch barrel. 969, 1079, 1067. I think that was close to the, wasn't it? Oh no, that was 1100s. Okay, so yeah, that's the difference right there. And this was, I think this is the only model they offer threaded barrel. I think this is the only one. So let's see, that should be 5/8. No, it's not. Alright, so I'm gonna check and see what this thread pitch is and figure something out. Thread pitch on here is the same of what the pistol booster is. It's that 5/7/8 by 28. Because when I tried to put this on, it was going, but I didn't like the way, I thought something was getting caught in the threads, but it was cross threading, so I stopped that immediately. Alright, so that's basically what it's gonna look like once the suppressor get on there. And we'll do it with the pistol adapter, the booster. I don't think it'll hurt it. So just to be able to test it out, we just gonna see it. I want to see how it sound, see how it run. 16-inch barrel to the kriss vector to the xdm10 and the 510. They are different barrel lengths, and we'll see how the sound is and compare that with the hush ammo that's coming. So those will be the upcoming videos. Once the hush ammo get here, then we're gonna start testing these suppressors out. I see your motivation, I see your movement is in effect, and I fucking love that shit. Let's get it.